Joined post-game on Sharks TV with Solway Sharks head coach Martin Grubb. Martin, the end of a tough weekend, how do you reflect on this afternoon's game?
Again, ultimately we stand here disappointed with 0 points. I thought our start was good. We were good in the D zone in the first period, which allowed us to absorb some pressure and then start pushing the pace a little bit. We got ourselves in front. I think we scored in a power play in the first period, so that it was a much better start than last night. We go to sleep completely in the second period, take too many penalties. I have to say I thought some of the calls were very soft, but I guess you've got to live with that. The turning point, I think, was our fourth goal. It was clear icing. We don't call it, ends up in our net. We lose our way a little bit because of it, which we can't do. Third period was a better pushback. Obviously, we pulled the goal at the end, more for the fact we're playing them next week. We scored a 6-4, so there's at least more positives. Obviously, I don't like the result. I don't like the fact that we're again in a little bit of a mini slump, but you've got to try and stay positive, going to sift through it, take the good parts, learn for the negative parts, and it's a hard week in practice for us as we go to Cardiff to play the same team next week.
Yeah, that's it. It's a bit of a strange one, really. A back-to-back's strange for us, certainly, coming off of what we've done in previous years. But to go back-to-back, I suppose you get very familiar with the team that you're playing.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. They'll come in full of confidence now. We've got, that last period especially, we knew that we had to push back somehow to try and take something into next weekend. I suppose it's maybe a little strange for them because I know they've trained them in Cardiff, but I don't think they've played there, so a little bit strange for them, a little bit strange for us. But we've just really got to go back and work really hard this week. We'll go through the video, we'll share that with the players, and we've just got to execute our game plan. I think we've got a chance if we could stay at the box and we can execute. But that seems to be the big if at the moment. We know we can score. We've scored 4 and then 5 in the 2 nights against them. But for me, especially at home, on both nights, if you score 4 or 5 at home, you really should win. So there's work to do. They're a very good team. They're a very experienced team. Offensively, they're really talented and deep. But we need to go there with belief, and we need to go there and try and get 2 points and salvage someone out of this kind of 3-game salvo.
Yeah. Martin, thanks very much for joining us, as always, post-game on Sharks TV. I'm sure we'll catch up again next Sunday when we welcome the Milton Keynes Lightning to the Shark Tank Sunday afternoon.
Always a pleasure, Ron. Thanks.
Thank you.